Three quarters.
Yay.
We are live. Good evening,
Sweet.
Rock fans. It's
What's up?
happening. Hey, this is Brad.
I'm Amy.
I'm Mikey B.
All right. And we are joined by some mad Mexicans. What's going on, fellas?
What's up? What's up?
Man. How's it
Glad to
happening?
have you. Well, thank you for taking the time to join us this evening. Hopefully
you're
you've
welcome.
recovered from the show.
Yeah, I think we're all good, man. Probably not from too much drinking, too much jumping around.
There you go.
Right.
Those knees aren't as young as they used to be, are they?
Exactly.
No. Or the back. Or the hamstrings or
Yeah.
or whatever I
But,
whatever I fell on.
yeah.
Whatever I fell on Saturday night.
Yeah. Before the curtain opened, we were like doing yoga back there, trying to get all our stretches in.
I thought I saw y'all doing that. I was like,
I had to
man,
do
look
my
at these
downward
guys.
dogs. I had to do my downward dog, so I fucked everything up. I was still sore.
Nice,
awesome.
nice. What's this here about? I hear about cupcakes being thrown.
Yeah.
We brought an old Three Stooges gag with us on stage that night, and obviously it was a celebration of 18 years, so
Yeah.
there was no cake, so there was cupcakes, and apparently they got thrown around while we're doing. I forgot what song it was.
Yeah, I caught one.
You're welcome.
In the face, or
Robert's like, Mikey B. And I'm like, oh, crap. And I had like a beer in one hand, something in the other. I'm like, and then I grabbed I caught the cupcake, but it landed like icing first into my
it always
hand.
does.
Right.
And then I squeezed, and it just went like all over me. And I had like a
Sorry.
handful of icing. It was awesome.
Oh, you did
I was like, this is like guar, but it's Mexicans.
Right. Exactly.
yeah.
No
Me and Pop was
pinatas
in-
this time, huh?
Yeah, sweets. No blood, just sweets.
Yeah,
There was a pinata. There was definitely a pinata.
There's candy being thrown out. There's guest artists who were bringing up there. I mean,
Jeez.
but
Oh, yeah, it
ladies
was-
always bring the ladies, of course.
It was a party.
Always
It was a
is.
party.
Always is. So 18 years. Did you guys start this in junior high? How did that come about?
I guess
18 years?
It's
started.
legal now.
Yeah,
Right?
I know. Like the bank can actually vote now.
All right.
We
Right? But we can't
it
drink.
actually started in 2002 with a different lineup, and it was supposed to be just a hip hop cover band. And so we just did
Okay.
a couple of shows. I was in between bands. I think Porn Lab, a metal band I was in, was on the verge of trying to re-find new members. So I needed something to kind of get me by, still be in the scene and somewhat. So I did it with a couple of guys. And after that, it lasted like 6 months with that lineup. The only key members in my lineup was me, Ross from Big Story, and of course Johnny, guitar player of Mad Mexicans, were the only members in the band. Everybody else was from other artists, other bands.
Yeah.
And then, so we did a show, and then also we started getting these calls for us to come do a show, which was cool, but I had no band. So I had to start recruiting people, and that's when I got Robert and Rafa. Ross was still there, and Johnny was still there. And later, Ross would go on to other things, and we would get Roy Martinez, and Rob would come in later. So this is, for the last 18 years, it's been the current lineup that you see right now.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's like Rolling Stones U2 right there.
Right? No change.
No change.
Everybody's
No
chiming
change.
in. Everybody's
You guys
saying
are
hi to
chasing
Mad
ZZ
Mexicans.
Top for that mark, aren't you?
Yeah, we've outlasted most marriages, and
Yeah,
It definitely feels like it, though. I'm sure.
I know. I mean, if we
yeah.
would've-
We've outlasted most marriages and most venereal diseases. So
I mean, if there's some guys who went to jail like in 2003, like getting out, they go, "Man, you guys still around?" Like, they probably done like 18 years.
Hell
He's still
yeah.
coming out. You guys still around?
Dang.
That's too
yeah, it's funny because we get the kid. Yeah, we get the kids of our fans
Oh,
way back in the
wow.
day. They come up here just to
The
come see you
generation
guys.
coming in, huh?
Yeah.
No.
Well, the band is
Yeah.
now becoming like a third generation type band. 'Cause
Wow.
we're not getting people bringing their grandkids to see us.
Wow.
So they're probably a young couple with the kid was probably maybe 7 or 8, and now
Yeah.
the kid's probably like in their 20s now, and they're bringing their little ones to come see us.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that is awesome to see the 3 generations there.
Yeah, I saw Robert. You had your son up there, right, on stage with him?
Yeah. He never gets up there, so I guess he was feeling kind of frisky. I looked to my left, and he was there. I was like, wow, he's got a cowbell in his hand. Yeah, he's a good kid, man. He's about to graduate and go to medical school, so pretty proud of him. So he's
Take care of you then.
Yeah, for sure. He just passed his clinical exam and stuff, so he can start working in hospitals pretty soon. So he's pretty stoked about that. He can get rid of that Chipotle job he has.
He's definitely going to be in demand.
Yeah. No more making burritos like Erica. Yeah, right. So, but yeah, he's a musician too. He's a musician too. Plays guitar and he plays keyboards and whatever else he can get his hands on. He loves experimenting with the effects and just different things. So,
wow, very cool.
That's awesome.
Is there gonna be a father and son project coming soon?
No. He's got to worry. I want him to worry about school, not music. So he can play. He can have a band or whatever. But that's not gonna be his priority.
It's gonna be like the second coming of the Mad Mexicans. It'd be like the Mad Mexicans 2.
Yeah, I mean,
He's way too nice.
some of the members do have kids, so they're getting around that musical age. So probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mini Mexicans.
All right.
Maybe Rob's kids. Yeah, right. Maybe Rob's kids or something.
It'll be like Kiss, where it just keeps going. It's not really Paul and Gene; it's just people on stage playing. Kiss
Right?
songs.
You just keep wearing the makeup, man. That's all you got to do.
Right.
That's great.
So, what did you guys do?
Well, isn't there like a lot of Tejano band?
Go ahead, Rob.
No. Go ahead. Again.
No, I was gonna say, what did you guys do during the break? Have you guys been working on new music? Or what did y'all spend your time doing?
Well, it was a crazy situation. I mean, we've never had a break where the entire scene was shut down, but it was a good time to take a break from each other. I mean, 18 years, that is a long time. So I did write a lot of music, and so did all the other members, and we're finally coming around piecing it together. So we're productive during some time off.
That's awesome. So we're gonna see a new album pretty soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're trying to put. I don't know if we're going to release like a full record, but we definitely will release several singles. Because I guess these days nobody buys CDs anymore, so we'll probably
back around.
So we might release several singles out, and if there's a demand, we'll probably press them. If not, they'll just be online singles.
Nice.
Yeah, it seems to be the model nowadays: is release a track, release another, and then when you have enough, roll it up into a album or a CD. So
right.
And you played it. Did you? How many of the new songs? I know you played at least one of the new songs at the show.
We played two of the new songs. One of them we played before, but we kind of like reworked it, so we played a second one.
I think I was in the bathroom washing off the cupcake during the second.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it came out pretty well, but it's we wanted to try it out, see how it is. I mean, it is a different style than we're not normally do not play. It's more of a punk style, a lot of fast tempo type music.
Yeah, I liked it. It had a little edge to it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, the majority of our music is kind of mid tempo, kind of grooving, slow, hip hop type of tempo. This is like more old school.
You're not giving the fans what they're used to.
Yeah, it's a little different, but we're also gaining new fans who are seeing that style and they're probably like digging it, and then they're coming back and say, "Well, I like the old style as well." So
yeah, absolutely. Why keep putting out the same record for sure?
Right, exactly.
Right. Like most bands slow down when they get around this age. We're just kind of speeding up a little bit, I think.
Ramp it up.
Yeah, we're just ramping it up. So grumpy old man, you got to play faster and angrier.
Yeah, right. Like I said, it's a lot of up-tempo songs. I mean, I was listening to a lot of Ramones, Pistols, Suicidal, Anthrax during the whole quarantine thing. So very, of course, we saw what was happening in the country at that time. So it seems like that was the type of style that was going for the world at that time.
So do y'all have now that everything's opening up, you plan on playing a lot more shows? You got some stuff booked in the future, or?
We will. I mean, eventually we'll do some more shows. Obviously, with the current club closing down, there's not that much choices of venues.
Right.
But I mean, personally, I do want to go back to smaller venues. Like I want to play at Three Links because I've always been a great club.
Yeah.
And
I can't imagine the Mad Mexicans at freaking Three Links.
I mean,
Awesome.
we've done before.
the whole street right there would be like going crazy.
Yeah, that's all punk rock, right? I mean, it's so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like Reno's has reached out to me about doing a show there, and they got like a small stage. So I was like, yeah, I think we could all fit on there somewhere.
Right?
So,
We set up off stage, on the top of the bar, whatever.
Yeah.
It takes.
Ralph and I just sing in the crowd, so we don't have to sing.
Yeah.
We have to be on stage.
Yeah.
but
We'll get you some
man.
bleachers, and you can set up like a choir.
yeah.
Right?
But of course, we'll always play Trees. Trees has always been another home for us, so we'll always play that venue. We love it a lot.
Yeah, Trees is always great. Sounds always good. You guys sounded awesome. It really was a great show. That's what live music's about. You guys brought the show, and everybody was a part of it, and it was just a really good time. So
Yeah,
I definitely needed that myself.
It was a good show. It was a good lineup. I mean, we had a Soul Shine band, a young band coming up, Bull by the Horns. Obviously, we know those guys from other music, but we also has Rose Garden Funeral Party, which is, I believe, is the next big band coming out. So, but I told the guys that when we brought Rose Garden that it was time for us to pass the torch to the next generation.
Yeah.
Eventually we can't do this forever, but they're in their 20s, so they still got a long way to go.
That's true. Yeah. What do you say? What do you say to them to convince them to do that?
Sure.
No, they're excited. I mean, we've never played together. We've probably seen each other, but never actually played together. But they're very impressed that we can still do what we do after all those years, and we can still draw the fans that we still draw. So I definitely saw some of the fans kind of rocking out with us. So it was really great.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Kevin Hicks
a
thinks
couple of them
you guys should definitely do Three Links.
yeah, for sure. A couple of them hit me up and stuff like, we can't wait to do it again. We had so much fun and stuff. Thank you guys. So they're pretty appreciative of us. So, I mean, I thought it was cool that Nella booked it the way he did, because it's like the old school Deep Ellum, Back in the day, you used to see Course of Empire play with Trip and Daisy and the Nixons, which are all completely different bands, 3 different bands or whatever. It's a nice change of pace to see just 3 or 4 different kinds of music. Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. But yeah, still recovering, still falling down, still dropping microphones. We're still same people.
I'm still recovering.
Dude, I bit it. And somewhere, I don't know how I landed, but I landed on I was facing the ceiling at one point. I don't know what happened. I just remember Noah looking at me, and then Rob and everybody. So,
but overall, it was a productive show. I mean, we're just happy to get Trees back in order. I'm sure. I mean, it's probably the one and only club that's probably going to do full production for local bands, and it's great to obviously they're our friends, and it's great to have them back in business. I mean, the clubs and the bars took a big hit, obviously, for a year, and so it's glad to see them back in action.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Any of them stayed. We lost some good ones, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, but maybe we could reach out to Fort Worth too. Head out that way sometime, Arlington. I don't know. We'll see how everything goes. The new songs.
Alton Theater would be a good spot for you guys.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, check
What did you
that
say,
out.
Mikey?
That place out.
I was going to
Drowning
say,
Pool?
we're going out to see Drowning Pool Friday. So, I mean, there's at
Rail.
the Rail. So,
The Rail,
The Rail
that's
Club?
cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so last year we're actually working something out with the Rail, like in February, and I was talking to Chris, and we're like, "Oh, cool!" But then when the pandemic hit, everything kind of went sideways. So,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of things in the works that didn't happen, but hopefully this year and next year it'll all come together.
Bounce back. Do
Yeah,
y'all have
especially new
anything in the
songs.
works? Do y'all have a show scheduled? Or
I don't have a show yet.
Yeah.
Normally we wanted to work the songs and see how they turned out, the feedback, but we definitely want to record these songs sometime and hopefully have something to release before we do another show.
Okay.
So that's what the game plan is for the moment.
awesome.
And we
Yeah,
got
of course,
we still have other songs too we didn't play that night, so that we're working on. So
Looks like Peoples is trying to get into the stream here.
Oh no. Let's see.
Do we go? Do we
All
go
right.
there?
All right. We'll add him in.
He's allowed.
is he there?
Peoples.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah,
look, he picked
man.
himself
Disney
out.
Hobbies go.
You dropped your beer?
He was almost in.
He was almost in.
Scared him off. Scared him off.
He ran away. Huh?
That's all it took.
Realized he was
Right.
on camera and panicked.
Cut,
Oh, yeah.
you
Oh,
cut
wait,
him in his
he's trying to
joints.
give it- Oh,
There he is.
all we had to do is talk trash about him, and then he'd be
And then
there.
he's back. Yeah.
There you go.
Remember, this is being watched by the FBI, so be careful.
Right. Are you
look at
cool,
face
man?
recognition.
Bruh.
Bro, can you hear us, bro?
Can you hear us, peoples?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You sound really sorry.
Oh, I got fucking earphones now, so I can hear everything you say.
Wow.
Oh, he came in with some tude.
Came in
No,
hot.
I-
Coming in
Right.
hot.
Somebody's been investing into gear.
Right.
I'm surprised,
Somebody
you
needs a
don't,
beer.
I'm surprised you don't have the Dre Beats for
Wah, 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 fucking wah. Anyway, so I've been watching you for the last 20 minutes, and I have zero to say. So, hey, everybody. Woo-woo.
Really?
Everybody
Really?
say hi to people.
How many times do we hang out? You have nothing. We talk about everything every time I see you. Now you have nothing to say.
No, seriously. Like, I've been, like, I know my thing's been off, but, like, literally been watching everything with Nello and Roberto and all the things. Like, yeah, it's fucking been fantastic. And I'm like, I want to say something. And then, no, just my,
Yeah, the moment's gone, huh?
my piece of crap, whatever. So,
I just didn't like being.
I
on the bottom.
literally got a
That's not what I've heard.
phone.
Oh, there you go.
And
Nice.
just like, Mikey was like, you got to get your shit together. And I was like, well, I'm trying to do it, man. Literally, I was at work and I got a picture of these headphones at my door.
There you go.
And I literally was like, I was trying to get my shit done. And then the whole thing started. And I was like, hey guys, I got some things to say. Woo woo. And so, hey, you know
Anything
what?
you
No,
want to interject? We can always go back.
But then you get on, and then you said you didn't have anything to say.
I
He's like, he
know,
left his,
but
he
that
left his
just
notes. I left my notes in the bathroom.
happened. No, I had a lot of notes.
In the haste of what was going on, he completely forgot,
Oy
and
vey.
lost.
Oy
his-
vey.
Mike
So many
has all
things.
the Mexicans on top and all the white people at the bottom.
So many things.
Now we look like
You kids.
This is the Mad
So
Mexican
fantastic.
show. This is the Mad White
It
show.
is Mad Mexicans. Like a lot.
No interview like a Mad Mexican interview.
Oh, I'm like, seriously, I was just.
well, we don't have any beer, but
Well,
Hit
I
us
mean,
with some wisdom, peoples. You've been bottling it up for 20 minutes. Hit us with it.
well, hello, I've been there as well. So I actually went to my freaking whatever, dude. I just went to my Facebook, and I was able to do the thing where I was going to live when Roberto was like fucking the real deal. I was like, hey man, I remember when I was the first time of every time it was the very first time I was able to listen to Mad Mexicans, and I was with Mark Verma, and this dude, he was like Mark Verma. He was like, dude, you gotta listen to these guys. I was like, all right, well that's cool, and no issue, and but like for real, like it's good. That was like 15 years ago. So you guys went to 18 years. So now we're 18 years. And so yeah, I'm like,
Oh, we lost.
but
Nello.
I'm the one. But I'm the one with the Mexican candy now. So and did Noah just go away?
I think.
Speaking of
Are
Mexican
you
candy,
scared?
I think we got some Mexican candy from a couple of years ago. We were looking at a little candy dish yesterday, and it was like a Mexican sucker. I was like,
I
this
remember
has
that
to
show.
be-
Yeah.
this has
Yeah,
to be
absolutely.
a couple of years ago.
The Corona pinata
Wow.
that got busted up. Yeah.
No, oh, dude, and everything was like bouncing all over the place. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there he is.
Did he pop back up?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
there. We're just playing musical chairs. We're just
All right.
jumping around here.
Hey, man. Get a new
Everybody-
everybody.
This is what it's all about, guys. This is what it's all
Yeah,
about.
get rid of the general Wi-Fi and shit.
Deep element. That's what I.
Yeah,
that's what I
right.
got.
I mean, I'm not even using mine. I'm using the studios over here. So whatever
That's
they
the
have.
best way to do it. Is use somebody else's.
Right? Exactly. It's
You know,
a Mexican way to do it.
you know, you
We've
can
been
check
using
out,
their electricity.
you know, you can check out free hotspots at the library. You know that, right? Like for real.
Is that what you're using?
Good to know.
No, I don't have them, but
Right?
you can check out a free hotspot at the library.
Really? For how long can you? How much data can you use?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, people watch movies and kids do homework, so it's good for 30 days, most likely longer.
Really?
Yes.
I got a library like
That's
literally
good.
100 yards from me. I might have to see if I can tap into that.
Yeah, dude. That's actually a pretty good knowledge, Nello.
It's actually the Wi-Fi is mobile, so you can charge it up and take it on the road, and you'll have Wi-Fi connection all the way.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Interesting.
Huh?
Damn.
Do you
Wish I
know
would
what
have known
the
that when I was out in the
provider
field.
is?
What's
Do you know?
that?
Do you know what the provider is?
Sprint.
Is it Sprint?
Yeah.
There you go. Anywhere Sprint is located.
There you go. Got it.
Right?
I don't know their slogan. Sorry, and we're not sponsored.
Well, they're T-Mobile now,
It's
so
not sponsored, so it's fine.
Yeah, right. Man, I'm glad you guys survived the show.
Oh
Yeah.
man, we had an absolute blast seeing Paco up there, of course, with you guys.
Yeah.
And, brought all the memories and
Yeah,
man,
he
it's
was.
so good. And JR got up
We were
there.
having. I think
No,
we were-
super red.
we were
Yeah,
hanging
for
out.
sure.
Yeah, that surprised me. I didn't plan on seeing JR there. I turned around, he was just there looking at me. Where the hell did you come from, man? You got slick.
and then he forgot the lyrics, which
Yeah,
was even better.
I was too busy chewing gum. He's like, well, I don't know the lyrics. I'm like, dude, I'm chewing gum.
It's like
It just happens so many times.
I mean, we've been covering that song for like 18 years. How do you forget the lyrics? The song obviously been around longer than we have.
You should have told him that's
Yeah.
it, bro. You're kicked off the stage. You're no longer
Yeah.
you're no
Yeah.
longer welcome.
Yeah, for sure.
You're not the sixth Mexican anymore. Mad Mexican anymore. seven. There's already six. I forgot to count all of a sudden.
We're not sending anybody to eat your cheesesteaks ever again.
All right, nobody
Right.
will call.
Yeah.
We have to talk
Good luck
as much
getting
trash
that
as we
steak.
can now because he's on next week, right?
Yeah, it's next week that he's on. So
Yeah, we're
this is the
interviewing.
week to talk shit about JR.
Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, Paco
Yeah.
surprised me. We were having dinner, some friends of ours and stuff with some friends of ours, and he's all like, "Hey man, we're gonna come. I'm gonna jump up there and see Feature Way with you." And then we felt Nella felt that Mexican part is more of
Yeah.
a better song to sing, but
Well, on
Which is
that
cool.
song, yeah, on the Mexican Party, normally Howard from Download sings the tracks on there.
Howard's been awesome. Can't wait to
But-
get him on here.
But he was unavailable. So when Robert said, "Hey man, Paco wants to do a song," I said, "Well, can he do Howard's part?"
Un
So
momento.
that's pretty much what he did. So it's cool. I mean, we're a type of band where as long as you stay in key and know the words, you can come on stage with us.
yeah, he got to sing Roadhouse with us too.
Well, then
He's
I'm
like, I don't know this song. I'm like, dude, come on, it's Roadhouse, man. He's like, oh, and the guy started playing. He goes, oh yeah, I know this song.
That's
Got
fantastic.
didn't know what it was called.
Had to call Paco out. Sorry, man.
Paco was he was getting it though.
Yeah.
Like I was watching
Yeah.
him, I was like, man, he was trying to scream over the top of everybody else.
Yeah, yeah. I know he plays that mellow, cool, just grooving music, and then there's us with the crazy just pinatas, there's candy flying, there's girls on stage, there's me falling, there's Rafa falling, us banging into each other, dropping microphones, cowbells
people-
flying all over the place.
If you've never been to a Mad Mexican party, you've never been to a party. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to watch it because I mean, sometimes they throw the candy back at you, so you got to kind of be, or they throw
Yeah.
the piñata at you or the beach ball at you, so you kind of.
Well, somebody threw some like liquid or water or something
Oh,
from
yeah.
was that one of y'all? Like, was it a water bottle or I don't know. All I saw was just this all this
Splash.
water or
It's
something
like I
coming
turned
from
to
the
look
stage.
over at Mikey and
I'm
like,
just
next thing
like-
I knew I had water on my face. Or
Oh.
it was.
Start wearing a rain jacket to Mad Mexico.
Okay.
It's probably Rob throwing water at Rafa. They have a little thing they throw water at each other. So on stage,
That's awesome. Yeah, it was a blast.
Or was me dropping beer? I don't know, but
It was a blast. Yeah,
How
I mean,
was the attendance? Did you have a good turnout for it?
Yeah, it was pretty good turnout. I guess maybe
Given
around
the
150,
situation.
200 overall throughout the night, which
Yeah.
is pretty good for these days. But
Oh yeah, there was definitely a good crowd.
But for us as a
not to
band,
mention.
I
Go
mean,
ahead,
for us
Neil.
as a band, we're still able to draw some good numbers and some very high numbers, which is really awesome. Like even I think we did a show in November during the prime of COVID, and we still drew a big number. I was really surprised.
Let's let the people out there in Facebook land watch a little bit of the show. I've got a little bit of it pulled up. Check it out.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Anybody else want to come up? Come on, ladies. Okay. It's all about love tonight, right? 18 years. Come on. I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Everybody needs somebody to love. Someone to love. A sugar and a kiss. Sweet heart to me. I want you. I want you. I want you.
So I'll stop it right there. We might go back and watch some more here in a second, but that was a blast.
Yeah, Nello was. I think I don't know if he gets irritated at me or when I make him sing, make him put him on the spot like that. So get your drunk ass off of me.
No, it's cool. It was a fun time. I mean, I know we always try to be cautious about the clubs, about bringing people on stage. I know some clubs are cautious, but Trees has always been cool about it. Curtin's always been very cool about it. They don't like tear the gear up and nobody gets hurt. It's all good.
Yeah.
Well, and it's chicks. They don't get mad at a bunch of chicks getting up there. Come on.
No, they get mad when you bring 8 10-gallon things of popcorn and throw it out to the crowd.
And possibly pinatas.
Yeah, no, they're cool with pinatas.
The funny thing about I got a story about the pinata thing because that's I was there and Amy and I were there next to each other, and we're standing next to each other, and you guys had just thrown out some candy, and there's candy all over the floor, and there's one of the guys from working for Trees. He was there with like a dustpan and a broom, and I looked down at him, I'm like, hey, bro. And I like pointed up on the stage. I was like, you're wasting your time.
The pinata, like, had it up in his hands, was like ready to throw it out of the crowd. It was like, that pinata's about to come out here.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I was like, dude, you're about to waste your time. He looked up, he saw the pinata, and I was like, he's like, thank you for not letting me do that.
He was like, man, that's about to suck.
Yeah. And then that pinata flew around for a little while.
Yeah, it did fly around for a while.
I tell you this, guys. One of my favorite shows was on the Curtain Club on the very end, and I got to experience candy just raining on my face. And
wow, that's crazy.
Every time there was a pinata, there was candy, there was all the things that was like just bouncing off my shit, like a lot, just like ping, 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 and it was.
He got Mexican eyes.
But that's the way. But that's your shit every time. that's what's expected every time for a Mad Mexican show, all the time, every time, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, but
And,
we've never been like a high production show type of band. I mean, they try to go up there with strobes and all that. It's like, man, there's like 6 of us on stage, man. We can't deal with strobes, and we're jumping and moving.
Y'all just go to like the candy store, the grocery,
Yeah,
the La Michicana before the show. You pick up whatever they got, buy them out, buy out all the candy.
I mean,
Yeah, so I mean, it's a real low cost production for us. It's like,
yeah. I mean, how many bags of candy can you get for $20 at the La Michicana? I don't know.
yeah, like a whole band.
Yeah. I remember back in the day.
this
ahead.
is my favorite. This is my favorite.
Maybe we'll
Yeah.
do it out Saturday.
That's my favorite right there.
Yeah.
Watermelon. Hi-yo, fucking watermelon, Mexicano. It's phenomenal stuff.
Yeah, but
That's
when we
awesome.
started,
Oh,
at the
Am
beginning,
I
we
wrong?
brought it-
Am-
we
am I
brought
wrong?
it in later during our as we began the band. So we would stuff it with candy, but we also would throw condoms and pregnancy tests in there.
Well, no, I know.
And it busted.
Hello. I was like watching. Wow.
yeah.
was
Now we get to the
I was-
morning after pill in there.
I was Karachi.
Right.
Like woo.
I think now we can throw some
Correct.
corona vaccines in there, dude, or something like that.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right, yeah.
I heard they're gonna put
Yeah.
that in the pill at some point.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's not even silly.
Yeah, I remember when we used to travel around a lot back earlier in the Mad Mexican days. We used to tour around. We went to this one place and like, hey man, what kind of lights do you guys need? I go, I need them on. We just need them on, and everybody to get out of the way.
Yeah, I mean,
You might get hit.
we go play these clubs.
Or water on you.
Yeah, we go play these clubs. They have this big old production and lasers and beams and strobes. And they're like, I mean, it's a very nice club. Probably about $20,000 on stage for gear, and no, we just need the lights on. That's all. Just leave them on. And you can go take a break or something like that. Like that's
You're
it.
spending all your money on pregnancy tests if you're putting that in the thing.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, sorry if I mess up your gear.
but remember back in those days, you had these.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He's got like
Charms.
one of every candy.
Yeah.
I think from every show he's been to.
Is he got like a display in the other room that you go
That's
get
awesome.
those frames?
Well,
Hey, Amy, you
I
got to
have
go
these.
grab. We actually have
Yeah.
Pico stick?
we have some candy to share too from a Mad Mexicans
Yeah.
party.
Hey, some of that candy
Oh,
might
yeah.
be from Halloween, so I wouldn't need it, man.
Stop bueno.
Yeah, right.
Hey, some of that candy might be from Halloween. I wouldn't need it, man. Especially if it's our candy.
Also watermelon.
It's also a watermelon one. Well, apparently it's a good one.
Yeah.
Where's the cheapest?
Might be from Halloween 2018.
It's probably from like the first show.
All
we
right,
did.
Amy. Amy gets her.
We also have a watermelon candy
Oh,
from a
yeah.
Mad Mexican show.
Same thing right
All
here.
right.
Right here.
The theme of the night apparently was a one candy cupcakes, flying cupcakes.
Yeah, because this also has some one of those tahine things.
The chili.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mikey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's called
oh yeah,
tahini.
the tahini. Yeah, is that tahini in there? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What, is that like some other word for like CBD oil or something?
No,
Yeah,
What do I not know about
like,
are you-
this stuff?
Hey, white guy, do you not know what tahine is?
Who are you talking to?
You. I know.
Hello.
He's still
I know what I mean.
We're just sitting there.
Yeah,
It's a chili they put on everything. Everything.
Well,
Like literally everything.
I know what it is.
It's
Okay.
silly.
I don't like the way it tastes though. My friend Catherine brought me like a little bitty mini one. She's like, "Here, I got this for you." I'm like, "I don't like the way it tastes." She's like, "What?" You know, Catherine.
That's
She's half Mexican. So she's like, "That half of Mexican one cocked her head sideways at me." She's like, "What?"
Hey, I resemble that remark. Okay.
All right.
But what's cool about this show, this last one, is we actually have fans. We actually still have fans who come see us for like the first time.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Wow.
They're like,
Yeah, for sure.
I invited a few from like my gym. I said, yeah, come see us, So they think we're a typical Hispanic Mexican band that's on stage playing the actual Latin music. I said, no, we're like a rock band. So they come out and they're like, man, I totally did not expect that, but it's their first time. A lot of people like I've never heard of you guys. You've been around for like so many years. It's like,
Yeah.
but that's a good thing about us. It's still fresh from the new fan all the way to the first fan. It's
And
still
what do
fresh.
they say when they're after they've seen the show? What's like? They're probably like, man, that was awesome.
I mean,
if they remember, right?
Yeah. Thanks for hitting me with the candy. Is what they mainly say.
I mean, what they always say is the shows are always fun and energetic. Obviously, I mean, the music complements whatever's performing, and we're not the most perfect band. We're very sloppy on stage. I mean, but that's part of what's going on with the commotion that's happening. But what they like the most best compliment I always get is they like the way we interact with each other on stage as a band.
I wouldn't say it's sloppy. I think it's pretty damn good, dude.
No,
I
it's
mean, you guys
sloppy
are pretty tight, man.
It does happen from time to time.
But like I said,
Perfectionists.
a lot of people they compliment how us as a band interact with each other. Like they see us having fun on stage with all the craziness happening and falling over each other and slipping and falling, and that is what makes them excited about the show. It doesn't. The show is not produced like it's not choreographed. It's actually live. What you see is what's happening at that real time.
Right.
So some parts are choreographed, but majority of the show is pretty much a freestyle show.
So how do y'all work on the choreographed parts?
Over the years, there's certain parts of the songs that we cue off that we just, hey, let's do this part at this part of the song, and it just kind of got put into the act. And then when we hear that part of that song or the cue, everybody just knows what to do. Everybody knows where to be, first of all, and everybody knows what to do.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's what you do for 18 years, man. Just kind of know where to go. Just instinct.
Yep.
I agree 100%. I mean, I've been there at least 18 of those years.
But that show, the first show back in COVID that we played in November, I mean, me and Rolf were like, damn, how does the song go again?
Right.
For a long time. Like,
Yeah, of course. It does happen.
Yeah, as soon as that first beat hits, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's okay.
So did y'all?
Yeah,
so during,
absolutely.
when the pandemic hit, I guess like that was March of last year. I guess when everybody kind of got put on, I know that was like our last show was like March 13th or something, and then it seemed like that weekend it just all shut down. How long was it till y'all got back in the room and really kind of got back to doing
after the March show? I didn't see the band guys until I had a birthday party at Ebb and Flow, and that was like in June.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't see anybody else, and maybe until like August when we started rehearsing not August, maybe let's see, October. That's when we saw everybody again to get, because we had to get rehearsals in. It's like we haven't played each other in 6 months. Let's get some
That's what I
rehearsals
was
in.
saying. Like, I mean, we were kind of trying to do it. I mean, we definitely did it on the down low and like, wore the masks and but it was like ghost town at the studio, man. What a weird vibe.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was weird,
it was
but
cool.
But we did stay in touch via text, and I was emailing them songs and ideas, and we were right. It was a different way of songwriting that I've never done before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's always been come over. I'll sit here with the guitar and skeleton, and we just work out the song. And having to send MP3s and lyrics through email was very different.
Yeah.
But we all respected each other, and we didn't want to put anybody in a situation because everybody has families, and so we understood where it was.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that was most, I don't know anybody who didn't really kind of take that stance. Was, obviously your family's most important, and we had to make sure everybody is safe first and foremost.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, but it was a different, and it actually makes it easier because now I would track stuff on GarageBand, then I would send it to them, and they send me their notes back, which I learned to use GarageBand a lot. So I learned how to cut and paste, slice, move around stuff. So it made it easier. So they would send me comments about, shorten that part, straighten that part, cut that part out, and I would do it, and I would send them back the track, and they would send me the feedback.
Awesome. Yeah, I did GarageBand for a long time. Don't ever buy Logic. You'll be doing that shit forever.
Hey, but what I also will say that don't ever follow Roberto, because Roberto will always make sure that you will always follow your life. Like, hands down, like, this dude, like, seriously.
I feel like he's giving him all the credit. Is that what's going on here?
For what?
Hello.
For life?
I'm going to share.
Not for Matt. That's what started.
I'm going to share everything.
He's like 1/6 of everything. We come on.
You notice how I've got Jeremy in the middle of both of them. This is important. This is important.
All right, there you go.
I'm just gonna
Right,
say
here,
where I'm at. So like, yeah, for
We'll do-
sure. Like,
We'll do it like
Roberto-
this.
There you go. He's like the referee over here.
Looks like you guys
Roberto,
got an open
Roberto.
invitation to play West Texas here.
Yeah, I see that. Well, we haven't been there in a long
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Man.
Effing
I was back there.
Roberto,
Johnny's from there. So,
I, don't know. I think Robert has warrants out there, so you probably better not go out there.
Hey,
Right.
man, see?
I think
you
Robert
come on
has
the-
warrants out there.
You come on the Deep Dallas radio show. You get booked.
Right?
There you
Right.
go.
Awesome.
Already.
Thanks, Spike Sharp.
Like
I
a
appreciate that.
Cool. But
Roberto.
yeah.
but like I said, it's been a great experience. I mean, we've won $3 Music Awards. That was an awesome treat. So it's just been a fun ride. I mean, 18 years, we still get along. I mean, we've had our tiffs and everything, but
8 South by
A lot,
Southwest. Play like 8 South by Southwest, dragging our gear all over the place through Austin.
Yes, hello.
You told me about that. You had had it all on your back,
Like a
like,
lot, yeah, absolutely.
like pack mules. While
Yeah.
We've all
This
been
is-
there.
Right. Dozens of crazy green room stories and not being able to get the green room because people had it locked.
These are the stories that your
Absolutely.
fans want to hear. Let's hear something.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Tell us the story.
No, I can't remember. You know.
Roberto,
Yeah,
Roberto,
it's a
I
family
don't
show,
believe
Ryan.
that.
It should be said.
I don't believe that, Roberto.
I'll tell you one cool thing that happened last Saturday. Our office is next to Tony and Guy, and there's a receptionist there. Young, she's in her 20s. So, apparently she knows some people from the Rose Garden funeral party. So, right before we go on, she's on the side of the stage. And I see her. I'm like, Taylor, what's up? She's like, do I know you? I took my hat off. She's like, oh my god. Her eyes look this big. She's like, you work for Trees? I'm like, no. She's like, you're in the band? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you're playing for one? I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy crap.
That's
It's
awesome.
pretty funny
That's
though.
silly. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
silly.
Kids these days, you know.
We've always
Yeah,
been there.
kids.
No, we've always been there. This guy.
Oh, man.
This guy.
Yeah.
Hey, don't put me up there, Mikey. Nobody wants to do that.
Absolutely.
We're all here for you.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. For
I
sure.
can unmute you, Brett. Oh, can't unmute
Yeah, we-
you. You muted yourself.
I muted myself. That's right. I thought maybe that'd make my picture go away. No luck.
Not even a little bit. Yeah,
Not even
Yeah,
close.
we-
Not even
Yeah,
close.
we've had some crazy shows through the years and stuff. We were talking about one on stage on when we were on stage. I thought it was all cool and everything. I was singing on the bar, and I fucking totally fell off that bitch off the bar. Roy,
It was like a lot of falling happens with those concerts.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
no.
lost Mello
The-
again. I think Brad kicked him off when he muted himself.
Oh. No, but
It
Roy,
happens from time to time.
Roy said,
I
I can
didn't
see where
touch
my socks and my Cortez up in the air like that.
That's great.
And then we look, and then Johnny Say looks over, and I'm back behind the bar making shots and shit for everybody at the bar. Yeah,
Totally did it
Did
on
you find him?
purpose.
Yeah. I just want to get back behind the bar and get some free alcohol. Do we lose Nello?
That happens from time
we
to
got
time.
He's like-
Mello. He was like, "I'm done with this. I reached my 40-minute limit."
Yeah, he probably said, "Oh, road stories." It's like I'm out, I'm bouncing.
Yeah,
No
this
one
isn't
can
going to
talk
be
about it.
pretty. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Now you can
Now
tell us
we
the
have
dirt on him while he's not here. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'd be a good
no.
time.
Nah.
Noah's always been like a level on the road. He's a level-headed, the level-headed business guy, and then Rob, our percussionist, is the one that keeps us all from fighting because he's a jokester and Rob is totally
Who's the most
mellow.
wild? Who's the wildest one?
Probably me. Not so much now as I used to be, but back in the day, I was a hellion. So I was bad. I was a bad boy.
That's why we get along so well.
Bad boy. There he is.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
And he relocated.
You don't have to explain anything to him until after he sees the show later.
Right. No, but we're talking about who's the wildest one in the band. Who's the craziest one in the band? I was all like, well,
like now or over time?
No, Yeah, that's probably me. Well, but not so much now. I'm pretty mellow now. I don't know who is right now.
I mean, now over the years, like everybody's like all the working out and dealing with their kids and football practice and ballet rehearsals. So, I mean, not too many wild days. And that's
Nobody has time to be wild.
No.
Yeah, we do it on stage. We let it all out on stage, and we get done, and it's like time to ice the knees and
It's brutal, man.
stretch out.
Like, why did I do that?
Right?
I think it was the last time you got on stage with me. That was like a few months ago.
That was that November show.
After that show, I was like, what did I do to myself?
I think over time, well, I would probably say Robert will be first and Roy will be second.
Yeah, Roy's pretty crazy.
Hear some crazy Roy stories.
Yeah.
Oh man,
He's not here to defend
And
himself.
these are probably like non-Mad Mexican show events. These are probably just incidents that happen as a
Some
band together,
quinceañeras or whatever.
hanging out at Current Club or Liquid Lounge back in the days. Reno's, Indigos.
Man, those were good times.
Wow, you said Liquid Lounge. That's fucking crazy.
right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think over time we kind of all meddled out. I mean, we're all older now, so more responsible. Obviously, don't want to have any legal issues at this age, so we're more responsible now.
I think you're
Professional.
older. I think you're
Very
older.
well said.
Just in case anybody wants to know what mellow looks like, this is this
Yeah,
looks
that's
pretty
This
much,
was mellow. Yeah.
this looks pretty. Yeah, these guys right here. Hang on, let's.
This is before they started throwing cupcakes off the stage. Yeah.
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 Pretty funny.
So
See, in the wild days, all that would be in the green room in the wild days.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And John is a party ninja. Like, you don't know he's partying, but he's partying. I think he is, but he is. Yeah, he's all,
Like,
you see him, he's all right, and at the end of the night, he's all like, what's up?
I remember one time we're doing a show at Trees, and Clint Barlow, he's like, "Hey man, what do you guys want to drink, man?" For some reason, Roy and I were on a wine thing, so we're like, "Yeah, we need a bottle of wine." He looks at us like, "You want a bottle of what? A wine? Like, you don't want shots and all that." It's like, "No, we want wine."
Wine.
Yeah, but Clint's cool. He comes up with a wine glass and gets his wine glass. We're up there drinking wine out of a bottle, and
That's awesome.
he's like, "Yeah, but aren't you like the party wild guy?" He's like, "No, tonight we're gonna have wine."
Yeah,
It's
Amy and
like,
I love wine, dude. So we're
I know,
all
but
about some
I mean,
wine.
it wasn't very rock star-ish, but we just felt like having wine that night.
I don't know. Pearl
Yeah.
Jam, they're always up there drinking the pass the bottle, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I
whatever
see
it is.
Eddie Vedder up there with the bottle.
Ministry also he also
And I can speak for CJ is a big wine drinker.
Yeah.
Drowning Pool. He loves some wine. I see him walking around the club with some wine for sure.
Yeah, bring him a bottle Saturday. See what he says.
I bring him bottles very often.
I do not doubt that.
I agree 100%.
Accurate.
Needs
So-
some wine to go to sleep.
I have a photo here that I'm curious.
Oh, she got a printed copy of it.
Whoa.
Signed, so you can't even deny it because it's signed.
That was made from Chris from Trees. She's always been very supportive of us over the past years, and she's always been creative with the photos, and she goes way beyond her Call of
It was
Duty.
actually Phil. It's actually Phil. Phil's the ringmaster behind all that.
But I mean, I didn't see that until I got
Like,
there.
guys,
Damn, Robert's been working
Don't hide
out.
behind her. I know.
But I didn't see that till I got there, and I was like, "What?" So
I was like,
with us-
damn, Robert has been riding that bike.
uh,
Yeah,
No doubt.
but of course, with us, everything's always comical, so that's how we take it.
Oh yeah, this will be hanging in the Deep Dallas Radio studio. We're gonna get it framed.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
going
yeah.
in. That's
It's going on the wall.
It is.
There you go, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Didn't know you got a signed version of it. That's nice.
Yeah, it's signed.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot somebody was going around trying to get it signed. I was like, "You better sign before they go on stage, because you're not gonna find them afterwards." So I guess they were lucky and found everybody.
Yes, I don't remember how we got it.
Yeah.
How do we get it?
Nikki somehow got it, and she was the one that made sure that we got it all signed and everything. She was like, "I'll need this
That's awesome.
for the Deep Dallas Radio studio."
Cool, awesome. Man.
Yeah, I had a lot of my family there, and my sister was there that night, so I was pretty tame for a Mad Mexican show. I was pretty laid back.
You're on your best behavior.
No way.
Still, well, as much as I can
I
be.
mean, To
Right.
an extent, of course.
Yeah.
You
It
ought
was
to
fun,
replace
though.
that Beatles picture in the bathroom with that one, Amy.
Oh.
I don't know. The Beatles
I don't
picture is
know,
pretty. That's. I don't
I
know.
want to know what would happen to that being in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, good lord.
Oh,
Oh no!
Ow. Yikes.
With a bottle of
That's
lotion
crazy.
next to
Bottle
it.
of love, yeah. Just a little,
Whoa, easy.
What
It's
kind of
funny,
what kind of lotion do Mexicans use? Is there like some Mexican lotion all the Mexicans know about?
It's the same thing as the brothers, coconut oil.
Probably. Avocado,
We can ask
avocado
too.
sin or whatever.
We can ask you too.
On
All
special
that,
nights,
well,
you
that was all
gotta use
natural.
that.
He shops at Sprouts and shit. So he's probably got some Whole Foods, Sprouts kind of lotion and shit, all natural from the earth and shit.
that all natural stuff.
I shop at
Takes
North
sense.
Shores.
From time to time.
Maybe
I shop at
old
North
school
Shores, man. I
lemons,
got the
yeah.
fancy stuff.
There you go.
Right, there you go.
I call Whole Foods whole paycheck because that's
It is a whole
what you're gonna
paycheck,
spend there.
Right. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned something about the alcohol. Johnny brought something up. The story we were playing some festival out in College Station once, and there was this Hispanic guy. He was he had a date and shit. He was all like buying drinks for people and shit. He was all hot shotting and stuff. I was all fucked up. He goes, "Hey man, let me get you guys a round of shots." And I was like, and right in the middle of that thing, he didn't finish shots. I was like, 6 shots of Patron. And I said he just looked at his wallet like this with a sad face. Like $48.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
6 shots. Like, damn, dude. Like, he had a $50 bill just sitting there. He had to test that thing out.
That's the best, dude.
I just did my shot.
best?
Like,
Do you have a
man,
lobster
bouncing.
shot? Because that's what we want.
All right, a lobster shot. Yeah, exactly.
It's like Louis.
Yeah,
and-
man.
Wow, a lobster shot. I'll have to find out about that. Have to show you
Yeah,
how
maybe like
lobster
Hey,
tastes.
Louis or something.
Yeah, it's been a fun 18 years. It's been a fun ride and stuff, and it's cool to have the same guys be around and stuff like that. And so we pick it through the years, and sure, you get on each other's nerves and stuff, but it's never come to where we're just like, fuck this shit. You know, it's always
Yeah.
we just get over it and stuff, work it out and stuff. Like, brothers fight. But
As well.
I mean, we're not blood, but we might as well be because we're stuck together.
Awesome. Well, that's
We've known
years
each
will
other
do
that
that.
long, yeah, you're stuck.
Yeah.
Friends for life.
that's
Yeah.
what people have to see is it really comes out in y'all's playing, and I mean it really is, man. You guys are the best show to go to. Period. You know, if you want to have a good fucking time, ain't no party like a Mexican party. You know that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Always.
when all is said and done, obviously, I mean, the band won't last forever. I don't know how much longer we have, but I think if I speak for everybody, it would be the most important thing is we made a contribution to the local scene, an impact. Because I mean, I don't know about Roy. I mean, I don't know about Johnny and Rafa and the rest of them, but me and Roy walked in there back in like '94 when we didn't know anybody with our little band and just said, "Hey man, we want to be like the Nixons and the Toadies and those guys."
Worse.
So we would go on to their shows, and the Nixons Nixons did a show at Bomb Factory a few years ago. I had them re-sign the CD. They signed back in '95.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
So it's the original pressing. I was like, and they remember me. Goes, "Oh, so I remember you." And the best advice was, "Man, just
That's
keep
awesome.
on trucking. It's
Yeah,
not
for sure.
it's not gonna be easy ride, but keep on trucking. You eventually will get there."
Yeah.
Have fun.
But
Have fun.
And love what you're doing, right? You know, I mean, I
Agreed.
think that's the best advice. I always try to,
Yeah,
people
you
always
gotta
ask.
support one another and stuff. And support the young bands and stuff. That's cool. That's a cool thing for me that I get a kick out of is all the younger bands that play with us, and our fans get exposed to them, and vice versa. And if we can help them along, that's cool. We've always try to help out everybody as much as possible and stuff. And we've done like benefit shows and stuff, back in the day when we had time to do it and stuff like that. We try to help here and there where we can and help each other out. It's like, we're a family, just a Deep Ellum family. We've been in the scene
Absolutely.
forever. Nell's been in the scene forever. I've been in the scene since I was 14 years old. Used to work at the old Galaxy Club back in the day, and
Yes,
we're
we're all family.
we've all played to 5 people. We've all played to 5,000 people. You know.
Wow,
You know?
that's phenomenal.
You just get this. You just get different things. You know. Yeah.
So where does everybody have to be? If where should people hit y'all up if they want to get in contact with you guys?
They can go to madmexicans.com. If not, they can hit us up on the Facebook. We're also on Instagram and YouTube, so there's some avenues they can track us down.
All right, we'll give some give some links and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think you can download some stuff from Amazon and from Spotify and iTunes, right?
iTunes, Spotify, they still have our stuff on there. If they want to like download or just listen to the songs, or they're still on there.
Yeah, and I definitely turned some people on to your stuff that you got on there too. That last show, everybody, you can go to Mad Mexicans Facebook to find that last show. It's the full show, or YouTube as well. So
yeah, courtesy of Bobby Finn. I mean, we appreciate it. He did a great job filming us.
Yep.
Yeah, Bobby
does a good job. He's a character.
Dude, I love that dude. He's crazy, man.
The cowbell was right in front of Bobby's camera, and you could tell that Bobby was not.
Was not happy about that, was he?
And eventually, he just kind of succumbed to it, like this is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's that's a pros and cons to filming a Mad Mexican show. You never know what's going to happen. You got to duck sometimes.
Yeah. Well, the one thing to his advantage, he had been to several of them, so he kind of expected. He just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
He knew. We lose Peoples?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe he removed himself. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Any other final questions or anything?
Yeah.
You answered all my questions already. That's for sure. It looks like you had quite a few people commenting in. I hope you all saw some of those. You got some good feedback, and I think we're just interested.
Looking for y'all to come over and play a show out there.
Yeah.
We're really just interested in seeing the next chapter, especially the new music and stuff out of the Mad Mexicans, and just appreciate what y'all do in the scene.
Yeah,
we're pretty
to hear that.
You guys, we're pretty stoked about that. You guys hear the new music and stuff. I mean, we're ready to pump them out. We were ready to pump another one out that night, but it just wasn't ready for us to play. So, but that one's gonna probably be our little anthem, our next PJ Way probably.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's a tall order.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's a pretty wild song. So.
Yeah, well, we're definitely experiencing with some new styles, some new tones as well, some new guitar tones, bass tones, drum tones, harmonizations. So we're just kind of trying to modernize our sound and our style, just to kind of keep up with what's going on with today.
Yeah,
while still maintaining our old reliable style that we've always had over the years.
Awesome.
Can't wait to hear it.
The main thing is we're still trying to be. I mean, not trying to. We just naturally just go towards that. Try to be a band of the people, like band of the people. Nellis always says the best about that. But he's got a couple sayings on that. But I mean, he always says that we're the band of the people. So I mean,
absolutely,
he's right. We like to get everybody in. I mean, everybody's. You come to a show, you're not just watching us. You're part of the show. So we're all involved. It's a community. It takes a village to a party. So it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to raise a party. Raise a roof.
That's right. And that's really what this is all about. And even what we're doing is we're just, we appreciate y'all coming on and all that, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build that community so that, the next up and coming generation, along with our generation, and just kind of have an avenue for us all to just kind of communicate and be together. And
like people will tell you left and right the rock and punk rock and all rock's dead. It's not. It's alive and well. And these young kids out here, and my son's living proof. Him and all his friends, they just love that old school, just grunge, metal, punk, everything. All the 80s, 90s, and 70s stuff. They love all that stuff, and they're all bringing it back in a different style. Whether it be rock or it be like new wave or or whatever, or goth or industrial. They're just all bringing it a different way, and it's really rad to see and hear. So
absolutely,
it is. Yep. Yeah, it is. Well, guys, we are at the top of the hour here.
All right, awesome, man. Appreciate the invite.
Yeah, thank you both for taking the time to meet with us and talk to us, and really excited to see what's coming out of y'all's camp here soon. New music, another show, whatever. Need to get you guys back on stage with Intercore at some point. That would be a fun one for sure.
Yeah, come on.
We'll do something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we might go back to the old ways doing next to 2005.
There we go.
We party together. So.
Yeah, we'll have a like a reunion of whatever the bands were. What was it? Curtain. What was the yearly Curtain anniversary? 2010 or whatever it was. I don't remember.
In February, usually in February. January.
Yeah. There we go. I heard Curtain Club's opening a new venue. Was it East Texas?
Yeah, East Texas.
Was that an April's Fool's joke, or was that for real?
It's not really a Curtain Club. Curtain Club is now a production company. I ran into Doug Simmons maybe about a month ago. So there's a venue out there that he's purchased, him and his investing group, and it's supposed to be like maybe like Legacy Hall, where it's just an outside patio with a bandstand, but there's also rooms inside you can go and have different atmospheres. But eventually they will start bringing bands out there to perform. But it's not called the Curtain Club. It's called the Big Wheel.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Well, the inside info with Nello.
There you go.
Dallas Radio.
Yeah, Nell's in the know, man. Nell's in the know.
Right.
We also want to encourage everybody watching to go ahead and subscribe and also visit and like our Facebook page and Mad Mexicans Facebook page and all of our social media, Instagram, all that good stuff. So we appreciate your support. And if you want to reach out to us, that's how you can do it.
Absolutely.
All right, cool, guys. It's been awesome.
Thanks so much.
Yeah,
right.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you at Wilco, Mike.
All right. Right after this.
Give him 5 minutes. He'll be there.
Right now,
All right.
after this. I got work tomorrow.
Thanks for tuning in,
All right,
guys.
guys.
Appreciate y'all.
All right,
Have a
thanks.
good one.
All
No
right.
problem. See you guys. Bye.
Bye. We're still live.
Fred's dog also saying